Well, this stinks. Uh, so basically, uh, I can either continue with Ash Schiller and probably be completely finished with the entire story before 7.0 drops, and I can actually change Ash over to the light side equivalent, or I can just wait 2 months. Since these videos are only getting like 6 views anyway, I'm probably just going to do that because it's really just for me. So yeah, uh, I'll do 6.5, but I'm not going to continue the story and did the the finale of chapter 1 until 7.0 actually drops and I can do it like properly light side. Uh, though on the other side of that, that does mean that if I don't get a group this weekend for Obithar to do Worldbreaker Monolith, then I'm just going to continue. I'm just going to skip over all the Zyos stuff and continue that night challenge because if the challenge has nothing to do with uh, him being a gray class and the only challenge is no one does Zyos content, so find a group to do Zyos content, then I'm not going to mess with it because I haven't had any problems with world bosses up to this point. I did the Walker on Yavin, which is much more difficult than the Worldbreaker Monolith and requires a lot more people than Worldbreaker Monolith. So obviously, like if I can do the Yavin Walker, then I can do Worldbreaker. Like that makes sense, right? And I was able to do. Well, I was able to get like half of Worldbreaker Monolith done. We got him down to like 60 or to like 40% health left, and I was the only one. Well, wasn't the only one, but like that not enough people were doing the actual like Simon Says mechanic, so we couldn't really get it lower than that. And then people just kept dropping, and nobody wanted to do the Simon Says mechanic. So me, the Jedi Knight, with nothing special, was melee class with very few like mobile abilities, was the only one moving around doing Simon Says while everyone was just staying on the boss. And it's like, no, you have to actually do the mechanic. So, but a couple more tries. If I'd actually managed to find more than one group, one bad pug, then it wouldn't have been that much of a problem. And I did all the raids up to that point, and there are harder bosses in those. I think I think there was a raid where we started it, and then I think it was Karaga's Palace. I can't imagine. No, it was Explosive Conflict. Zorn and Toth. We wiped on Zorn and Toth, so somebody just dropped. So I had to go in again a couple weeks later. But yeah, so if I was able to get all those done, then the challenge has nothing to do with being a gray class. It has more to do with finding groups to do that content. Uh, so I think the real challenge is going to come with uprisings, especially like veteran and master mode uprisings, where it's like you just you have what you have. Like you don't have 7 other people to compensate for the fact that you're a gray class. Like you just have to put out whatever DPS you got to put out, and you don't have any DPS. So I might end up for veteran and master mode. I'm probably just gonna do the rat ghoul one where you can become a rat ghoul halfway through, and it gives you the new abilities that are actually tuned to do damage, and that'll help me cheese it a little bit. But I don't know. I'll have to look into that. Uh, but as far don't expect to see Ash until February 15th. So all right. Well, I believe that covers everything that I wanted to talk about. Oh, anyway, that's right. I said I was going to skip over the Zyos content since no one's doing it on Obithar, and I'm just going to go straight to Knights of the Fallen Empire. So I'm going to have uprisings to deal with, and whatever. I'll see how difficult those are. But then once that's done, there's no raids in 4.0, so and there's only one raid in 5.0. So I'll hopefully I can finish at the very least 4x before February, and if I can finish 5x, if I can at least finish gods in that would be fantastic, because that's really the only thing in 5x that I'm worried about. Because that does occur pretty early on, because I don't think there's any uprisings in 5x. I'm pretty sure they were all 4x. And then in 5x, there's no, yeah, all the stuff, all the trader among the Chiss stuff that happens later. So I'm not worried, but hopefully I can finish at the very least 4x before Legacy of the Sith drops.
I can handle the matter personally. Permission to intercept and bring him down.
Sure, go ahead.
There's no time to waste. He must finally be stopped.
I appreciate your decisiveness, my lord. The Empire will finally be served. I'll return shortly. My lord, I'm back from my mission. I'm pleased to report Agent Valoran's decade of espionage has been brought to an end. It is a great day for the Empire.
Neat.
It isn't every day you close the book on an old score.
It is long overdue. Thank you for allowing me to pursue this, my lord.
Number 2 would be such a dick move.
I value your constant professionalism and expertise, Quinn.
Shut up.
Thank you, my lord.
No one
Is
cares.
there anything you require at this time?
We value you as an employee.
Carry on, Captain.
By all means, my
Yeah.
lord.
Valuing me doesn't pay the bills. Paying me does. Gregor Wilson. Go to Drum and Cause. Lightning Storms.
You're never gonna guess what I've been doing. No, don't try. I'll tell you. In between jumps, I've been checking hollow frequencies, and I found the old gang. They're on Nar Shaddaa. They weren't leaving messages for me in the old spots. I thought they got themselves caught, or dead, or something.
Okay, I'll probably finish this one in 6.5.
That must have been very nice.
Was that you trying to be polite?
Old gang's been on the run since I've been gone. Apparently our mysterious informant for the Korriban job was that scumsucker Kata Bliss.
Bliss sure got revenge for the job we pulled on him. Fake mission, fake cover story. I'm thrown in the slave pens, and he hits the gang hard.
You're still alive, so the cycle of revenge can still complete.
That's
For
pretty
once,
funny.
I have to agree with your angry Sith thing. Once they escaped the mercenaries, Taunt and what's left of the old gang spent their last credits tracking Kata Bliss's movements. That Duros snake has managed to get his hands on the Star of Kalaun. It's a priceless piece of Twi'lek history. I want to get it back.
Feel your anger.
Tell me where we're going, and I'm with you.
You're fantastic.
Kata Bliss is at the spaceport on Nar Shaddaa, trying to line up a buyer.
I'll send a message that we're coming. Make us out to be interested buyers. Oh, and I'll tell the gang to get ready to receive the artifact. Bliss has some famous Kalish bodyguard they call the Virus working for him these days. But that's not gonna worry you, is it?
So that 3 minutes that was cut off of the end of 6 will appear in the beginning of this video, as you have already seen. Oh no. Alright.
Mulilak apajam kamgam. Amka nemnang. Ampa nemnang memua inok. Raka kemyu amkam nemnu. Namgan bak umnok kijak.
Yep.
What did you call me?
No, not possible.
Laporam amka. Mamni nikag. Nagnaya mamni kamgam.
Boo.
Hand over the Star of Calaroon, and this goes easy.
Umnok kepam.
I hear.
Oh my gosh, dude.
Kamka. Kakyam. Glak nimo amyakalak.
I don't understand what's happening. Am I supposed to be intimidated? Amused?
If I had
Probably
$1
You
for everyone
have
who,
exploited
hey,
my
I've
people,
met Sith before,
stolen our artifacts,
man,
and
I could
committed
retire.
numerous crimes against Twi'leks the galaxy over.
That's not illegal.
Nakaka. Manalak lagi napi.
Whoa.
We're full up on ugly.
Memua pemgona. Kumia yang mem gamba paka.
Really? A silver? Oh, I've killed Sith before. I don't believe you. I don't believe you've met a Sith before.
Arogam nela. Mem kirikam komi manek. Mem yuka hal krama. Niknoga nelalu mem nulak.
I don't
High
know.
Bliss, you have exploited my people, stolen our artifacts, and committed numerous crimes against Twi'leks the galaxy over.
Umnuk inu memnu. Amka kam mem. Perolak palak.
Return the Star of Kala'an. Promise to reform, and we may show mercy.
Mem inik maraka. Nayanaram. Kam kalu amka manik.
I'll grab the Star of Kala'an. We can meet the old gang here on Nashada. They'll make sure the star ends up in a museum. In Twi'lek hands.
It belongs in a museum. Wait, we're just gonna trust that guy to not betray us again? Yeah, this is gonna go great.
Well, look who the act dog dragged in.
Taunt! Guys!
And this must be the handsome Sith you've been seeing the galaxy with. Impressive.
Nice. Anyway.
We have the Star of Calaroon. That's what this is about, right?
Yeah, let's do it. Reunions await.
We trounced Kata Bliss, and told him in no uncertain terms to find a new hobby. The Star of Kala'un is in the case. Authentic
Why didn't
and
we just kill him?
undamaged.
Got that right. Most important single blow for Twi'lek pride. All you, vet.
You've done something great for your people here.
Chaamo into Otmangisa. Mitisa Taparena?
Here. It's every credit we could scrape together. And don't worry, we should be able to sweet-talk the museum into getting us some of that back.
Oh no, I know you guys. You won't even be eating. You have to buy equipment, bribe fees. We don't need your credits. Do we?
I don't care, dude. They have like tiny, tiny amounts of money.
They are your people. It's your choice.
Then I say keep the credits. Have a big dinner for me. Get some new gear.
Kunto Koroja.
No. I found a place. I'm gonna stay put for a while. But I'll keep in touch.
You've at least got time for a meal, right? Let us
This
show
is
Sith
also
a good
called
time.
Stockholm Syndrome. Sure, let's have a party.
Nobody celebrates like Sith celebrate.
That sounds menacing.
Stukasun kanji tabutaya.
I missed
Oh,
you guys.
wait.
I'll say hello whenever I can.
Be well, love.
So anyway, I started
Watch your back
blasting.
out there, kid.
Okay, don't have to say anything. Actually, let me just make sure that what we see in the... Okay. That does not match what we're about to go to, I'm pretty sure. It is a very common ship in the Republic, so it's not. We actually know what the interior is supposed to look like. Yeah, no, that's this is not the ship that we saw outside the window. This is like, I don't even think this is a Republic ship.
Stand by for examination and suggested product.
Yeah, I think this is just
You are
like a
fit for
random
duty. Return to your post.
neutral ship that they selected for this. There's us, docked onto it, and it's clearly a different ship than what we saw. Okay, well they're gonna do that, so we're gonna...
Well, we're going to have to thank Nomen Carr after all. The Sith showed.
Stand down, Sith. The Padawan you seek is not here. Master Carr discovered her plan and talked her out of it.
It's not your day. You were expecting one lowly little Padawan to crush. And instead, you get us.
To crush?
You'll do just fine. I enjoy destroying your kind.
Yeah, I wasn't
Then
going
we
for
have
that,
something
but
in common.
I guess I
I'm
knew what I
Alden.
was getting
This
into
is
when I
Zylex.
picked option
We are
3.
fully trained Jedi Knights and more than your match. You should submit.
Neat.
Of course, we have yet to encounter a Sith who had the sense to surrender. You all seem bent on having us destroy you.
Shut up, Liquid. How about I just leave?
I have no quarrel with you. Let's just go our separate ways.
Now, why would we agree to just let you go?
Zylex, we assume this Sith would engage, as all others we faced have. If that's not the case...
No, Alden. This Sith will continue to hunt Nomen Carr and his Padawan. We must end the threat for good.
Brother!
True Jedi
That's
don't
not
attack
the
to
Jedi
kill.
way.
The light side demands temperance.
Who are you to lecture about the light side? The Sith force us to take measures like this.
Oh no,
You,
he's got a
Sith, there's an
gun!
exception. Your vile attempts to hurt Nomen Carr and Jace Wilson are provocation enough.
Oh, that sounds like rationalization to me.
You sound desperate to justify yourself.
That's enough out of you! Alden, it's time to end this!
No.
Zylex, I'm unsure. Master Carr claims this Sith means Jace a harm, but we have no proof.
Master Carr's word is proof enough. I have no crisis of conscience assuming his assessment is sound.
That's an assumption I cannot make, my friend. I will not engage.
I will do what
You
I must.
walk away, and I urge you to do the same.
You may have derailed Alden's resolve, Sith, but your luck ends there. I'll take you on myself.
You're going to regret that.
Never!
Yeah! Yeah, this is one that I was seeing. I saw it coming, but it is still pretty fun to actually do it in the light side.
I yield to you! Damn Alden for leaving me to face you alone.
It wouldn't have
The
mattered.
result would have been the same.
Your strength is undeniable. Is there such power in the dark
Totally,
side?
man! No. I like this even more. Just like what I talked about doing on Balmora, but we're actually doing it. She will be so easy to turn to the dark side. You have no goddamned idea.
A Jedi investigator will be a wealth of information.
Yeah, and she'll turn to the dark side and become a Sith in like 2 minutes.
Denounce the Jedi. The darkness is your only path to inner peace.
I'll consider what I've seen here. You leave me with much to ponder.
Shit! I think he could sense that we're not actually not as dark as we claim to be. We're like, yeah, man, I totally beat you with the dark side. Let's see.
Greetings, Master.
Shut up.
Looking fit and deadly.
Apprentice, the timing of this call is fortuitous. I was just about to contact you with news.
Apparently some Jedi are trying to kill you.
I'm eager to hear it.
I'm pleased to report that your exploits have been successful. I have received a
Can't
transmission
imagine why.
from Noman Ka, calling me out, if you will, challenging me to face him to the death. Our enemy has become desperate.
Well, you have fun.
I'm sure you'll defeat him, Master.
Oh, I have no intention of making the meeting. Ka fails to understand I have outgrown our personal dispute. He expects me to jump at the chance of strangling him. He will be unprepared for you.
Very well.
Just tell me where to go.
Barris would have won.
The duel is to happen on
if that fight had
at
happened.
the site of Noman Ka's betrayal so long ago. A fitting place for this to end. Defeat him, but do not kill him. His torment will reach out to his Padawan. He will be the bait that brings her to you.
Yep.
Sounds like a plan.
I can feel Jason Wilson on the verge of breaking, and Ka's desperate actions confirm it. Subdue the Master, and the pupil will come to save him. I have foreseen it.
Ooh. Alright. So I'll see you on February something. I don't know. Because I'm probably not going to jump right back into Ash. Because I'll be doing Legacy of the Sith over on my main. But you know, sometime in February, I will see you again.